Derek Carr said he will not take a pay cut. We shouldn't be surprised by that, should we?
Heck no. I mean, would you want to take a pay cut? Does anybody want to take pay cuts? But look, in the past, the Saints have been successful in getting that from some veteran players. But that was back when they were challenging for Super Bowls. They had a good thing going. Players were much more open-minded about that. I don't think they're going to have nearly as much success in talking players like veteran players like Demario Davis or Cam Jordan or Derek Carr into taking a pay cut. I don't blame him either at all at this point. He's played, I think, as well as his contract compensates him
That's
right
it.
now.
I think the contract, where it ranks in the hierarchy of contracts, quarterback contracts in the NFL, right now it's tied for 16th in terms of average salary. I mean, you could say that play is somewhere around 16th, 17th, 18th. That's not great, but certainly what they're paying versus what he's producing, it certainly lines up. We've seen some other ones that were way out of whack in either direction. That's not the case with Derek Carr. I don't blame him. He signed that contract. I'm not surprised one bit that he would not take the pay cut. I actually think it's more in line with they signed that contract with the understanding that at some point they're going to restructure. And I think the way it's looking right now, depending on what happens with some other players, I think he's back on a restructured contract, not a reduced contract.
Financially, is it worth trying to bring Cam back?
Well, I mean, I think it's all these personnel decisions are going to be up to the new head coach. I think it's going to be a collaborative effort with general manager Mickey Loomis, but everything is going to boil down to what's this head coach want to do? What's the direction of the organization? Do they want to transition to completely turning over the roster and starting over, or do they want to try and compete next year? I think all those personnel decisions are yet to be made once they get the head coach hired. So would I bring Cam Jordan back? Yes, I would. I would try to talk him into maybe taking a little bit of a pay cut, make it work, tell him, hey, your legacy is in this city, finish your career, you can be one of the few people. But I think Cam Jordan might be also interested in maybe going somewhere that's not rebuilding and have a chance to win a ring. He hasn't won a ring yet.
Yeah, look, and in Cam Jordan's case, the way the numbers shake out, if he doesn't take that pay cut, which we just talked about Derek Carr not taking one, I don't necessarily think Cam Jordan should take a pay cut. The only option the Saints would have in that case is either pay him, which is going to be tough with the salary cap, or they would have to cut him likely as a post-June 1st cut, because if they cut him just outright, they would actually lose cap space. They're already over the salary cap right now. So Cam Jordan is an interesting one, but when we talked to Cam, he talked Sunday after the game. I was in the locker room. You guys were in there Monday. Sounds like a guy that understands the uncertainty of the situation.